Hi there. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly Rudick, the president of It's Logical Strategic Planning Services. Just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has helped me make this a success. Starting in February 2019, I didn't know where it would take me, but here we are today and having a lot of fun working with many people and many conversations with municipalities, of course, since I started the work. That was my background. However, I can only physically be in so many places, and that's great. I love going out and seeing people, but also have a passion for sharing as much value as I possibly can and having broad impacts with many clients or potential clients, I guess. And so I've been writing some blogs, and you may have seen them on my website, www.itslogical.ca. But friends of mine have been saying lots of people are doing the video work. So this is my first stab at it. And I just thought I'd try to maybe share one key thought that I might have that would help a lot of folks who I haven't had the chance to work with yet. And a lot of this will resonate with hopefully folks who are having troubles right now with their budgets. And this could be municipalities, could be private companies, could be community groups for that matter. And lots of the requests for my work so far, and especially recently, have been around budgeting. So here we go. One thought to consider. I would strongly suggest resisting a cut mentality or a cut approach. Now, you may have to, because of some constraints that you're facing revenue wise, you have to think about having less dollars to do the work that you traditionally do. But I would say that approaching that with a cut mentality is really it's a lack of any strategy, and it's really an easy button. And what I mean by that is you've likely done some strategic work before, and you know what your priorities are, and just arbitrarily picking a number, let's say a 2 or 3% reduction across the board, that might get you to the place where you'll satisfy saving some money. But what it does is it has an arbitrary number, that 2 or 3% driving your decision making. And what it does is it treats all of your areas of your operations exactly the same. So you do an equal amount of harm to your most valuable areas, and probably your areas that resonate with your customer base, whether that be a citizen or, like I said, a paying customer in the private marketplace, treating them the same, the most valued areas as opposed to the least valued areas. So I would strongly suggest taking a pause and consider doing some due diligence in your organization and finding out where the most value lies. Once you determine where that value is, I then would suggest strongly applying a little bit of discipline and some leadership to look to, instead of cutting, look to repurposing or reallocating your effort or your dollars to those areas that you've identified as being the most valuable, and repurpose and reallocate from the areas that are the least valuable or resonate the least with your customer base. So your arbitrary cut was looking for some gain, but quite often what happens is when you take this repurpose and reallocating approach, you're mining from within for that value. And when you reallocate, you don't have to ask for the same amount of resources in the areas you're reallocating away from. So oftentimes, if you do this well, you save more than the cut was looking for. And at the same time, you've moved your team, your internal team who has helped you look for this value, towards a culture of that mining for value and also continuous improvement. So I know the brevity of this video is going to make it all sound overly simplistic, and I tend to agree with you. But what I hope is that maybe this has sparked an interest in maybe not cutting like you maybe would have considered previously, And I strongly encourage you to reach out to me if you care to discuss this any further. I hope that maybe a more deep, rich conversation might lead to some really fruitful changes in your organization. Also, watch for more videos because I'm going to try this out, and hopefully it resonates with some. And give me some feedback if you like the video. But watch for more. I'm going to try to do this and get a little bit deeper into detail about what this might look like. And also challenge me. The first to invite folks to ask questions and be curious. And I love a good conversation. So if this resonated with you, great, let's chat. If not, hey, let's chat about that too, because I'm always looking to continuously improve and try to make the process that I'm working on better. So with that, I'll leave it at that for now. And I do hope to see you again, and look forward to some rich conversations and making some really good decisions with you. Take care for now.